It's probably the most subjective criteria there's ever been.
It's a hard debate because you got different positions, different situations.
Greatest of all time is decided by those that perform at a high level in moments of crunch time.
Tremendous ability and the desire and the mental discipline and the sacrifices you have to make to stay on top.
Be able to be dominant for 10+ years, you've got to be able to do it. And longevity is very important.
What you've been able to do to change the game, no matter what sport that you're in, when people doubt you, how are you going to react, when you face adversity? Those are some of the characteristics of being a GOAT.
From the man who set the bar,
and he wins again,
to the one to transcend the game.
He is back in the winner's circle.
The question of who is golf's GOAT boils down to two worthy competitors.
In order to be the greatest of all time, well, one, you have to have done it at a high level, consistent, and in a fashion that no one's ever seen before.
And actually competing against myself to be better.
I've done it for a long period of time. Jack has done it for a long period of time.
The remarkable Jack Nicklaus.
He's certainly the greatest of his generation. There's no two ways around that.
Yeah, there's no greater. When you look into these Jack Nicklaus's stats, it's incredible.
Being great over a span of 3 and 4 decades, that's really what being great's all about. And Jack is one of the greats of our game.
More than anything, it's his demeanor and the way he presents himself. He's just a wonderful role model.
There's so many people that are so good. I'm just very proud to be able to be considered in that breath.
While many dub Jack Nicklaus as the GOAT, he recognizes another great.
You never know exactly what makes somebody great, but I think that it's in their heart and in their brain and are a little bit more exceptional than somebody else. They have a little bit more desire than somebody else. They work a little harder. They believe a little harder. All those things, I would say, happen to fall in the category of Tiger Woods.
Better than most.
Tiger had so many great moments on the golf course, special moments that will never happen again. You can't copy.
He is truly one of the greatest golfers to ever hold a golf club.
It's inspired me, I can tell you that. Look what he's doing here and there and here and there. I see one of the greatest players to ever play the game right there in front of me playing the game.
Having someone like that in your sport is what keeps it thriving, keeps people, challenging themselves, push themselves to see how good they can be.
It's cool to be able to sit there and think that I'm playing against Tiger Woods and get to tell my kids or grandkids one day that I competed with the best player ever.
Very pleased and proud to be able to watch him and congratulate him for his great play.